Good morning, everyone. I'm back. Sorry for the delay between going on vacation and computers not working real well
And getting hacked.
and getting hacked on two different occasions. But yeah, I'm back and Gabby's here.
Hello.
Okay. I figured we could talk today about relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend, uh, the what am I trying to say?
Yeah, just what it's like to,
For a person with a
yeah,
disability, dating.
finding love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, John. So do you what are your personal experiences with trying to find somebody to date or talk to? I mean, what methods are you going out in the community and talking to people? Is it mostly online?
It's mainly online.
Okay.
I I could talk to people better online than I can face to face. Believe it or not.
I think that's kind of how most it's easier to think and have time to like type things out or respond rather than instant right on
Yeah,
the
because
spot.
somebody asked me a question if I'm out in front or out live. I'm like,
Yeah. We all do that.
Then people think, oh boy, he is special.
No, no. But at the same breath, sometimes you don't always know who you're talking to
Oh,
online.
trust me, I know that one.
Yeah.
I've been down that road way once. I almost got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
I
So,
was talking to this girl. She said she was over 21, and I found out she was only 15.
oh my gosh.
And I'm like, oh hell no,
Yeah, so you don't really know
block,
who you're talking to.
right? I'm like
Yeah.
block,
Yeah. So what kind of like you said mostly online. So
right?
are
I've
you
only
on dating sites or Facebook or
Facebook dating, but I don't really trust any of them because a lot of them are like porn bots.
oh man.
Like
Yeah.
I like they start talking to me. I should know better because the picture of the person on the screen is like this
Doesn't
voluptuous looking,
okay.
like kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
So they don't really seem like real or authentic.
right. I mean, they're real women, but they look like they're models.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And then
you're
they,
kind of aware that those people that's probably not what they look like.
yeah, they're pretty much content creators like we are,
Yeah.
but their content is selling them nudes.
Inappropriate.
Yes, a lot
Gotcha.
of inappropriate things.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? Let's start off by saying like, what are you looking for in a partner? You know, what are some attributes that you're kind of looking for?
My main one is for a person to like me and love me for me, not for my wheelchair,
Mhm.
because 95% of the time, that's what people look at.
Mhm.
I've had a couple people say, I've had a couple people say, what was I gonna say? What can he do for me?
Okay.
Like in all facets.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. We'll
Um,
kind of keep it PG-13 a little bit,
a little
but
bit, but
but when you're talking
this
about
this kind of stuff is not easy to keep.
no, and when you're everyone deserves somebody who loves them in different ways, you know, whether
Mm-hmm.
that's emotionally, physically,
You know, I've even had a girl say that she would have sex with me just because she felt sorry for me.
yeah, that's pretty messed up.
I'm like,
Yeah.
in a kind of way, I was kind of thinking maybe I should just get it out of the way, and then I'm like, no,
Yeah. Well,
she's
to
a
be
hoe.
that's kind of it's hard because that you emotionally you want to find somebody who loves you for you and you don't
Yeah,
want to feel pity or
no,
feel you want somebody to care and love for you just like we all deserve being
right.
cared and loved for but so
I
are
see a
you
lot of people like that I graduate high school with that are uh, my age or maybe younger or a little older. They have kids, they're married and stuff like that. Like
yeah
I go to our reunions and they bring their wives and
yeah so
it's
does
like
that kind of make you feel like you know you would just wish you
yeah,
had that or
yeah. I mean, I do a lot of times.
mm-hmm.
You know, then I'm like, well, this wasn't meant to be yet. I guess I don't know.
Yeah
People keep saying, you know, there's somebody out there for you. I'm like, okay, I get that, but I'm not getting any younger. You know, I'll be 47 this year,
Mhm.
and I want to be able to experience life with a partner before I lose my faculties.
Mhm.
You know, I don't want to be dating when I'm 65, 70 years old and have dementia.
Mhm.
Not that I would have it, but
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like time is short
uh-huh.
sometimes, so but I think it's hard when you're looking online, like you were saying, because you don't know who these people are
Mm-hmm.
that you're talking to, and you don't really know their intentions. Have you ever talked? Like, what's the longest span you've talked to somebody for?
I actually was with a girl for 8 years, believe it or not. This was way before I moved in here.
Okay, and was that mostly online?
No, she went to school. I went to school with her, and when I went to the special needs school,
Okay,
she was there,
okay,
and we started hanging out and talking. Then, back then in that kind of school, you want to be my girlfriend was just like you are when you're in first grade.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
you get
yeah, and you guys just talked.
yeah,
And,
talked and stuff like that, and then once I got once she left the school because she got mainstreamed into her high school,
okay,
so she left, and I didn't see her then until my junior year in high school,
okay.
and
So a lot of time had
that's when
passed.
her mom and my mom seen each other in the stores,
Oh wow.
and so my mom gave her mom my phone number,
Okay.
and she called me, and we started talking again.
Oh, very
And
nice.
then she would come over to the house, we'd hang out, we'd eat dinner, we'd eat lunch, hang out, listen to music, watch some TV, and stuff like that.
So was it like a romantic way, you'd say, or was it more kind of like a
It was,
friendship at that point?
we tried
Mhm.
for the romantic way, but so hard because such a she's spina bifida.
Okay.
She was so tiny, and it was hard for her to. She had no feeling from the waist down.
Okay.
So even if we could,
Mhm.
she wouldn't have been able to fit in anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and she, I mean, we would kiss every now and then, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that,
So
no.
it's more of like an emotional
Yeah.
relationship, which is also very important. It's not all,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
physical.
it's not all physical. Yeah.
But you're saying you're looking for something that would have all aspects of a relationship.
Right. Right. And it's hard to find.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you So that's kind of your experiences. Have you ever had somebody that you were talking to and you found out they really weren't who they were? I know you talked a little bit about it, but
Yeah, like I said, that one girl,
hmm
she said she was over 21, and I found out she was 15.
yeah. Well, I know
And
before you mentioned like people who were talking to you, they'd start kind of asking for money and things like that.
yeah, like,
That's
yeah,
pretty messed up.
yeah. And I'm like, I don't have no money. I
Yeah.
would, but I wouldn't have. But
But how does that make you feel to like be talking to somebody and then realize that's what they want?
now, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much over that.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, I'm like, it was like more of a heartbreak for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also was in a couple of different relationships while I was here,
Okay.
but nothing serious, nothing like too crazy. Yeah, I was part of a love triangle with one girl, and two other guys.
Some Twilight stuff going on.
Right, it was me and another guy, and of course she picked the other guy, and I was with this other girl again, another almost like a love triangle because I met her at a baseball game,
Okay.
and one of the old staff we used to have here said to me, "Look, there's a girl behind you. She looks like she's interested in you." So I
Mhm.
turned around and I started talking to her. We exchanged emails and stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
she emailed me every town in, and then she came over a couple times. And the first time she came over, she said, "Yeah, but I do have a boyfriend."
What? Oh my gosh.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
We can be friends, whatever." But then she started to email me how she's losing feelings for her boyfriend, and
Mm.
she's starting getting feelings for me, and all this other stuff.
All the emotions.
All this stuff, and then I kind of like fell into that trap, because she was, other than the girl from school, she was the only real girl that actually gave me the time of day when it came to relationships. But then,
So you kind of weigh that. Would I rather talk to somebody who's talking
yeah,
already has boyfriend or girlfriend and who's interested in me, or not talk to
right,
anybody at all? I
right,
can kind of see that a little bit.
and yeah, and so like 2 weeks before New Year's, a couple of years ago, she was like, "Oh, I love you. I want to be with you. You're the only one I want to think of." 2 weeks later, on New Year's Eve, I was here on my computer going through wishing everybody a Happy New Year's and stuff.
Mhm.
And I came up to her picture, and she's like, "So and so engaged to blah blah blah."
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Yeah.
All I did was I clicked on her. I clicked on the messenger.
Yeah.
I clicked on the picture,
Yeah.
and I clicked on the send message,
Yeah.
and I question marked the whole way across.
Wow. Yeah.
And
Because you
she's
didn't know you were still talking at that
yeah,
point.
we were that as far as I knew, she wasn't gonna be with him anymore.
Oh, okay. But then you
And
saw that.
then I saw that, and then
Yeah.
I did that whole question mark thing, and she was like, "Let me explain." I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
I said you only wanted a ring, and he's the first one to offer the ring up, so you took it.
Mm.
And she agreed. She's like, "Yeah, I guess I did. I'm sorry." So it's easy. Said not say you're sorry.
Yeah.
Say when you get somebody attached to you emotionally, then you just like pretty much put your heart in a blender.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah. You give yourself vulnerably and tell them things you haven't told other people, and yeah, I'm sure that's hard.
Yeah, and so I stopped talking to her for probably a year, and she messaged me back again, and we started talking again and stuff,
Yeah.
but nothing.
It's never the same.
No, it wasn't. And then after a few months, she wasn't messaging me, so I sent her a message, and she said that I was blocked. And it was like that for a year, and then I actually messaged her fiance.
Oh my gosh, John, you're really getting involved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was worried. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, okay, okay.
I didn't know if she got hurt or
Oh,
something
so
happened
she
to her.
blocked, like you just couldn't talk to
I
her.
just couldn't talk to her at all.
Okay, gotcha.
And so I messaged him. His name's TJ. I'm like, "Hey TJ, this is John. How you doing?" He's
Yeah.
like, "Good. I'm good." He knew who I was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What's going on with Kim? I haven't heard from her in like a year or 6 months."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I haven't
Hey,
heard." Huh?
have the names on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't use her last names.
Okay.
Um.
But you said like what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Where's Kim at? I can't. She hasn't messaged me in 6 months.
Yeah.
And he was like, she hasn't messaged me in like 3 months.
Mm.
And I'm like, why? What happened? He's like, she moved to Kentucky with a boyfriend.
With a different person?
Yes.
Oh man. So
she's in Kentucky now.
wow.
But she still wants to be with me.
Oh my. It really looped you in.
No, I'm not looped in no more.
Not anymore, but that's wild. That's
Yeah.
wild. So what is that was kind of the past. What would you say your dating life is like now?
There is none.
Okay.
None whatsoever.
Are you on any dating apps or anything like that, or?
I used to be on like certain dating sites and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, once I told everybody I wasn't disabled, they were like, "Nope, can't. I got a boyfriend." I'm like, "Why are you on here then if you have a boyfriend?"
Yeah. So like a lot of excuses.
I was like, if you don't want to be with somebody, tell them.
Yeah.
Don't make up an excuse. Be straightforward and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I can't."
Yeah.
Yeah, I can move on.
Yeah. So when you when you were on those dating sites or when you're on Facebook and things like that, you are always authentic and straightforward with who you are. Yeah.
Some people say, "Don't tell them you're disabled." I have to.
You'd be on the Catfish show.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't.
Not even
and people
that,
do it to you. You don't want them to.
Right.
You don't want it.
I know how that feels. Be
Yeah.
told one thing and find out something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I don't want them like they say, "Oh, we can meet up," and then they find out I'm disabled. They're like, "You didn't tell me that."
Yeah.
And I've had people say, "Oh no, that's not a problem," but then down the line they like slowly disappear.
That must be hard.
But I did an experiment on one of the websites. I had a full profile, but in the profile you can switch from men to females. Like I was like, I'm a man interested in females,
Uh huh.
but I switched that.
To man.
Yes, just to see,
Yeah.
just to see how it would go.
Yeah.
I got more hits off of that than I did as females.
Really?
I'm like, oh hell no.
So that's not what you're interested in, but you just wanted to see.
I just wanted to test it out to see how.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's really sad when I get more interest from men than I do women.
Interesting. So, as far as now, are you talking to anybody? You said not
No,
really. You don't have
not
any.
really.
Yeah. Do you feel like maybe switching and going out in the community more and getting more involved in things would be a better way to go about it?
Possibly.
Yeah.
No.
I know it takes a lot to get out there in person.
So I used to be at home.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I like to go shopping and like I do go out. Like I go shopping with the house here.
Yeah.
Uh, doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you never know if you're gonna meet somebody at those appointments.
That's true. But I feel like a lot of, I mean, just from not personal experience, but when you go to like the same place at the same time every week, or like joining a volunteer place, or I feel like you can develop relationships, or a job, you develop relationships that are more friendship based.
Yeah.
And then they could move on from there.
Yeah.
You know.
I had a friend that I actually talked to her on the one dating site.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually works up at the Swellmart up here.
Oh, okay.
And then she's not interested anymore.
Gotcha.
She was, but she was not now.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, going back to what we were saying before, so why don't you tell everybody, like, who are you interested in? Are you interested in females?
Females.
And, like,
Definitely females.
do you,
I'm
are
not
you
particular when it comes to, like, physical attributes.
okay. What about, would you be open to somebody who's able-bodied?
Yeah. I personally would rather have an able-bodied person.
Okay.
I mean, I won't, like, if somebody with a disability comes to me, I won't, like, turn them out and go, no.
Yeah.
I'll talk to them and stuff like that, see what's up. But yeah, no. I would rather have a person with a, person that's able-bodied, but whatever comes my way.
Yeah.
And that's what with that girl that's in Kentucky. People like, you're just settling for her. Quit settling for her. I didn't want to believe that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, maybe I was.
Well, it's kind of hard too, if no offense, but like you're saying, if there aren't a ton of options and you find somebody who you have a connection with, in general, it's kind of hard. You kind of put those other things, the bad things, aside a little bit.
Right. You forget about them for a little bit until they come back full circle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it's depressing. I think that's part of the reason why I'm diagnosed with depression.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, like I said, I see people my age with families, and I'm like, I want that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be a senior citizen with a kid in high school. And that's pretty much where I'm going to be if it happens anytime in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You know?
So you would be open, you'd want a family?
Yeah. Yeah. So, but if it happens, it happens. If it don't,
yeah. We'll start out with the girl first.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't know if they're girls or boys.
That's true. Especially when you're online.
Right.
You don't always know what's happening. But you prefer a girl. That's all you. Gotcha. Well, thank you for being so open and vulnerable.
That's me.
It's important to be vulnerable, even though sometimes we know it can be hard to put your emotions out there because you don't know always what you'll receive back.
Right. You just don't know.
Yeah.
You could just get shunned, like ignored completely, or people start. I mean, I've met a lot of females that are still my friends today.
Good. Yeah.
But
Sometimes a friendship can come out of it.
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I don't mind that.
But your ultimate goal is to find somebody that you can love romantically in all the aspects.
Right. Have a relationship. Maybe I could have. Maybe get married and have kids, physically or adopted.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, you told me about the. You're pretty strong about the adoption.
Mm-hmm.
You like that. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I do connect with a female in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Because most likely it depends on her disability if she can have kids.
Yeah.
She might not be able to have kids.
Yeah. Or being able to like take care of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Some may like. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
My roommate, she I don't know if she could do it or not, but
It'd be difficult.
yeah, that's why I would like if I would adopt somebody, I would probably adopt somebody that was probably like 7, 8 years old.
Okay.
That way they can physically help us if need be.
Yeah.
When it comes to certain things like feeding or just helping open the door or whatever.
Yeah. But you also don't want to put that full caregiver responsibility on the kid either.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So that's tough.
Yeah. We're hoping.
Yeah. Well, I know it's hard to find hope, but I give you credit for continuing on because there are people out there. It's hard to find them. Where are you?
Yeah.
So,
hello, anybody?
Yeah, and you deserve
need a neon sign above my head.
Yeah, and you deserve love just like every other human, and wish you the best, John, and wish you luck in that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again for helping me out with this stuff.
Of course.
All right, guys. That was
on relationships.
So yeah, okay. Comment on this video, like and subscribe. Hopefully we keep doing this every week.
Mm-hmm. And if there's something that you guys want to hear from or ask questions or have John talk about a specific topic, please let us know.
All right. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.